Hello again, belated Happy New Year, back at the helm here, BATH, Bath. Now why are we looking at a bush? Well, before we get on to the subject of today's video, first of 2022, I'd like to thank everybody that has commented on the Bath videos, Bath, about the beautiful architecture. So I thought I'd open today's with the finest architecture we have in Bath. Right in the centre here, look. Bang in the centre now. Yeah, look at it. Let's just have a quick wander around here. This little bedsit here had armed police outside it last year. It was one of those county lines drug gangs thing. As you can see, the front door is absolutely battered. Shame really, but there you go. There you go, people who love the architecture of Bath. Isn't it wonderful? And of course, across the road, a lot of them going about as well, I can tell you. And that will be because his front wheel, or her front wheel, is in another bay. He's clearly got a ticket on his dashboard. There you go. The old with the 60s. Well, 1960 they opened. They were first inhabited. This was a massive bomb site from the Bath Blitz. I'll do more of that this year. It's the 80th anniversary in April of the Bath Blitz. I'll do a video on that. I know quite a bit about that. So, till I get to the Abbey for the Kill the Bill protest, catch you in a bit. Okay, so I made it to the Abbey. But look at this. Here's one I missed on my bankrupt Bath. And the irony here is that this used to be the council's, Bath and North East Somerset Council's tourism centre, where you drop in, get a free map of the city centre and get all information on everything there is to do here. Look at it, got a skateboarding punk outside the Abbey. That's what I like to see. That'll do. But here's the it's so genteel as Bath. This is the start of the demonstration about police crime and sentencing bill. Just around the corner, when I walked in, this is worth looking at. This is, ooh. We've got war is a driver of climate change. Are they all on the move now? Stop assault on travellers' rights. Yep, I believe that's good. War causes climate change. Climate change causes... I can't disagree with any of this. Can't disagree with any of it at all. Contact your MP. You reckon Vera Hobnob's going to do anything about it? No.
You still got to say.
Yes, I know. I will, but...
Do the same in truth.
Oh, is that where you are? No, unfortunately. So, it's so Bath darling is this demonstration. There are no dirty crusties here that live in the vans that are going to be forced out of their parking spaces. Ken Loach is going to be giving a speech later on, but I don't think I'll hang around. And there are no police here at all. And there was me, and that's the start of it. 12 o'clock, we're ready to go. Here they come, Kill the Bill. Yeah, I was going to make a Father Ted down with this sort of thing placard, but I couldn't. Serious annoyance. What an odd hat. Defend our democracy. Now, I always get told off for trying to make things that aren't particularly funny. I like to see the light side of everything. But this bill, if it becomes an act, it is a serious step towards a tyrannical government. If you annoy someone, even on your own, protesting, you get up to 10 years in jail. You know, there's a noisy or disruptive protest, up to 10 years in prison. That's like, you can get less for manslaughter. Well, it's not much of a demonstration, is it? Where are the police? There are no police here. Well, maybe they just know that nothing's going to happen. We'll break at 12:30 for 2 crumpets. Yeah, there you go. Bring your dog into city centre for. Yeah. Let them do it. Oh well, till it all gets a bit spicier, I'm going to go and sit my weary legs down. Catch you in a bit. So I've been around the block looking for the police presence, and it's simply not there. I was hoping they put Riley in charge, PCSO Riley. So they're having a sing-song now, protest sing-song. Arise is he inciting people to riot? Going with this sort of thing.
The government's draconian new policing bill threatens your right to protest. It takes away our hard-won rights and freedoms and attacks us all. If this bill is passed, then the organisers of a protest like this could face years behind bars. It could even stop us from protecting the planet, because we won't be able to hold the government to account, and we're running out of time to fight back. Parts of this bill wouldn't be out of place in a dictatorship. It is very dark indeed. We have to show our opposition. We need to shout it from the rooftops. When we raise our voices together, we're powerful. And that's exactly why it's so important that we protect our freedom to speak up. The protest came together in just a few days when we realised that nothing was planned for the National Day of Action here in Bath. We decided we had better take matters into our own hands.
No, she said Bath.
From the numbers gathered at such short notice, there is evidently an appetite to protest this appalling bill. And thank you all for joining us today. Sorry, there's more. We are enormously grateful to our 4 brilliant speakers who have stepped up at very short notice. Tom, Heath, Lizzie, Clark, Mike Carley, I hope he's here, and film legend and lifetime champion of the vulnerable and the oppressed, Ken Loach. Ken has pulled out all the stops to make time in his extraordinarily taxing schedule in order to be with us today. Big thanks also to his very wonderful wife, Leslie, for sparing him in his precious time off. And, I will say it, shame and utter scorn on Starmer's Labour Party for expelling this good man for standing by its principles.
Wow, yeah, that's worth a cheer.
Each speaker will address different aspects and implications of the government's appalling power grab, and Tom is also going to be talking about the absolutely awful...
I'm already bored. I don't get bored easy. Come on, we should be rioting. Let's go and get the bells going. This strange demographic. Very strange demographic. But where are the police? Ah, there they are. Oh, look at the big issue seller, and he's got a chihuahua. And what's that one? I don't know what the other one is. Alright guys, you expecting it to kick off today? It's a strange demographic, isn't it? Don't you think?
No, I've been in charge of 14 of these protests, and it's been very peaceful throughout.
Do you remember the one last year where the guy had the placard that says, "I actually quite like the police"?
I was standing right next
Was
to
that you?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, well done, mate. I mean, what was the bit underneath? What does that say?
I couldn't remember what it said now. But we get to speak to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people that do want a voice, and they do want to be heard, and I think that's right. They should be
You
heard.
shouldn't be giving your opinions, officer.
It's my opinion now.
Yeah, I know.
It's my opinion. I like my voice to be heard.
Yes.
I like to be able to say what I
How
think.
refreshing. That's really
And I think
refreshing.
everybody else should be able to have a voice. And part of that is being able to say to your MP or someone else, this is what I think should happen, because we are in an area where you can say to me, I don't like this and don't like that, and I'm going to listen to you.
Well,
Because
that's
what I
unusual.
do.
That's unusual, but that's so Bath, though, isn't it? You know. But Vera Hobhouse, she's not going to listen. She's not going to listen.
Well,
We're in a sorry state at the moment, so it's very, very refreshing to hear.
but if everybody gets together and has writes a petition, and you get enough people, it then gets heard in Parliament, and then you can have a voice that's heard everywhere.
I read through the bill this morning before coming here, and some of it's a no-brainer, but there are some really dark parts in there. Really, really dark. One person demonstrating on their own, making a noise, someone rings up and said that he's annoying me, up to 10 years in jail. That's North Korea, that is. That's not the UK.
But I still think everyone should have a voice. They should be able to say what they want.
Well, get out there and get amongst it.
So I am going to be speaking.
Thank you
to
for
them.
your views, officer. It's refreshing. Do you agree with him?
Absolutely.
Wow! Wow! You've stumped me. You've stumped me. I wanted an argument. Have a lovely afternoon and a peaceful one.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bloody spoil sports. Oh, I'm not hanging around. I'm not hanging around. So there you go. The most genteel protest you ever get. And even the police are in agreement. Only in Bath. I did see a couple of coppers going up that way, but I'm not chasing them around. Oh well. Yeah, 2 masks on as well. I'm double jab, double masked. Double denim. No, they've gone. So, with that, I'm going back to my car. Yeah, I drove in, waited for a bus for 20 minutes, didn't turn up. We've either got any bus drivers in Bath now. So, it's not as busy as you would expect for a Saturday afternoon. But it is the middle of January. And our fascist-like council appear to be getting successful at driving out visitors, tourists, including residents. So, I'm not going to bore you with my walk back to the car from this historic World Heritage City. Bath, darling, out.